is not something that sits quietly. It moves around. It shows up in the strangest places at the strangest times. I was standing in line somewhere this morning. Completely ordinary moment, and it just hit me. This hollow little feeling right in the middle of my chest, like something that belongs there was temporarily somewhere else. You. The thing that belongs there is you. I know how that sounds. I do not care. It is just true. I would rearrange my entire universe to feel less of that hollow thing. I would give up perfectly good sleep, perfectly good plans, perfectly good anything, just to have you closer, just to reduce the distance between where you are and where I am. That distance bothers me more than I usually admit, more than I think you know. Every mile feels personal, like the world is doing something slightly rude by keeping us in different places. I had this thought today, a strange one. Bear with me. I thought about all the versions of the day that could have existed, and the only one I wanted was the one where you were in it. Not even doing anything specific. Just there. Just somewhere I could reach you if I needed to. I would trade every easy day alone for one complicated day beside you. That trait does not even feel difficult. You know what I kept thinking about this afternoon? The way you say my name sometimes. Just that. The way it sounds when you say it, like it means something specific to you. I thought about it for longer than I should probably admit, and it made everything feel a little warmer. You do that from a distance. Make things warmer without even being there. A memory of you is enough to change the temperature of a whole afternoon. That is not normal. That is something specific to you. And then I started thinking about your hands, which sounds strange out of context. But I just missed them. The specific comfort of them. The way everything feels more settled when you're close enough to reach. I would cross any distance for that feeling. I would inconvenience myself completely and not mind even a little. Because you are worth every inconvenience, every complicated journey, every hour of waiting. I think exception. I want to tell you one more thing before this evening gets too late. Something that sat with me all day and I kept saving for when I could actually say it to your face. When I think about what I want, not the surface things, the real things underneath, it is always the same answer. More time, more of this, more of you being the last voice I hear before the day ends. I would trade anything for more of that. Comfort, convenience, certainty, all of it. Because none of those things feel like much compared to what it feels like when we are finally in the same room. When the distance is gone and everything just settles. And I remember, oh, this is what okay actually feels like. You are what okay feels like. I need you to really hear that. Not just as something nice, as something